not fear the senses.
Let's get into it.
They're the great.
Not even gonna think about it. We're just gonna go. Just gonna nail it first try. Sub 345 coming in. It's coming in hot. I'm calling it right now. You get like a high 43 BioShock 1, or you get a low 112 BioShock 2, and then like a 147 in BioShock Infinite. I don't know if that math adds up, but sub 3 coming. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gonna beat all the records and then some. Yeah, it's good to have you back, Sai. Hopefully you've been good. See, you've been busy, but hopefully in a good way. Off to a good start. We got first trick of the game. That is one of the most important. It's 2 seconds. Suddenly made you want a Borderlands series marathon? I'm sure you could probably talk Fun Cannon and those guys that are doing it. Emerald Shockwave.
And I'm here to ask you a question.
Throw enough money at them. I'm sure they'll do it.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
I may or may not
Rejected, though.
Have more series incentives coming up
Instead,
soon.
I chose something
Maybe.
different.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking my ass.
Impossible. I chose
Nobody will ever know.
rapture. City
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. The sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as
Halo Anthology? Oh god, no. It sounds like a painful experience. I don't even know how long the Halo runs are. I'm sure when they're ported to PC they might get faster, but sounds like a nightmare.
You best get over there and be quick about it. The splicers are coming.
The thing with like a lot of anthology runs and series runs or whatever you want to call them, it's like most of them would end up taking a lot of time. I don't think they would ever get harder than Doom. Like the Doom anthology is brutal to get through. So much shit to do and there's no downtime.
Spear's coming up now.
Although if you're better at Doom than I am, it wouldn't be as long, but it still would be very intense.
No trespass. Just don't hurt me. Just let me go.
Hour and a half, 2 hours each for Halo. How many Halo games are there? Like not counting spin out like Halo Wars and stuff like that. 5, okay. So like approximately like 10 hours for all the Halos together. It's not too bad. 7, oh. 5 and 7 are different answers. Oh, the numbered entries, gotcha. Reach 1, 2, 3, ODST 4, and 5. You're gonna have to count Infinite soon too. Assuming that's a main story campaign.
I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question.
It's like I'm kind of holding off on doing more Doom anthology stuff because I just know Doom Eternal's around the corner. It's like I'm gonna wait until it gets a little closer to that, and then I'm probably gonna really try hard to get that down before it comes out. I'm gonna add it in.
Step out of the bathysphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind. We're gonna need to draw out of hiding, but you're gonna have to trust
I still have to add the DLCs and the Doom Anthology.
just a bit further.
It's like another 2 hours. Infinite's Halo 6, but it's not calling it that.
Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer sealed Johnny in before they... Damn, splicers.
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and lights a fire with a snap.
Alright. Good there. Everybody just spam cabbages, and that's how you win. That works too. I was going with the more diplomatic approach, but yeah. Life like will get you. What? I hit those two buttons in like the same frame. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it. Halo Infinite might also be a live service game. Let's hope not. Like, I don't even... I'm not into Halo, so I'm probably not going to play it, but I'm just tired of seeing the live service games. Or games as a service. A live service. It's so dumb. It's early access without actually calling it early access.
I've got a family. I need to get them out of here.
Man chooses, cabbage obeys.
If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty,
What's up, Proto?
maybe, just maybe. I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now. But you're the only hope.
Sure he wasn't gonna stop. I'm sure he wasn't.
My wife and child again. Go to Neptune's bounty. Find my family, please.
If you feel the need to ban someone, just do it. I don't care.
Plasmids changed everything. They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs.
Games as a service is where the money is, sadly. Because people haven't learned.
You alright?
Like every time you see a pre-order debate come up, people are like, stop pre-ordering games, and those same people turn around and pre-order the next big game that comes out. It's like, well, okay.
Full of light now, is there? Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
So everyone that bitches about Epic exclusives, like, people are still gonna buy them.
Don't be fooled. She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it.
Okay.
If you spot a
I wasn't sure that actually hit, but hey, we're good there. Ooh, headshots. Okay. Yeah, the boycott COD Modern Warfare. I can't talk. Modern Warfare too. God damn. Not talk. And then, yeah, I've seen that screenshot. It's pretty funny. I was gonna say Warfare. Modern Warfare. We're 7 seconds behind. That's not bad. Also happened with Left 4 Dead 2. Really?
the bloody king of Rapture.
Are people boycotting Left 4 Dead 2?
From my patience. The sound of that.
Security alert is in progress.
Don't you disrespect me!
I heard about it through Rooster Teeth. Nice. I try to watch RT podcasts from time to time. When I've like run out of all other content to watch, I'll throw that on. It's pretty good. There are groups that boycott any violent video games or sexual inclusion. Yeah, it's every mom ever. Oh my god, get out of the way. Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. They want more content for Left 4 Dead 1? I got it. Gotcha. Hello? This Blaster's being real obnoxious today. God damn.
Why do we have two cars? There's a law that says we must. 2 hours delay.
You'll have to find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
This bot doesn't want to come out, huh? There we go. You can get that gate open faster if the bot comes out. As soon as that bot dies, it'll open.
What can I do with
Or you just wait long enough.
She won't stay.
Alright, beautiful.
I want to make them
Got my timing back.
They always turn out wrong. That one. That. Too tall.
This is good medical. Besides the splice just getting in the way.
I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
How do you boycott the new game in the series but still tell the devs and publishers you love the series but not where they went with it? Yeah.
Disgusting. You're crawling. You're second.
Just go on Reddit and complain. That's what everyone else does.
I don't know how you managed it, but you did.
I mean, even though we lost time, it was still a good medical. I'm not losing 30 seconds or something like that, so. We can just keep it about this level. We can make it back quite easily.
Now you had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place. And he's the
We have like a minute and a half of time save and RCC and Olympus Heights.
maybe the power got to him.
Reload that.
Decided he didn't like people.
Big daddy time.
Good man died. His family got so into the foundation of Fontaine Fishery. What made you there?
Rah, rah. Yo, Blair. How's it going? How's the PAX? Effectively? What, you're saying complaining on Reddit's not effective? I'm about to go on Reddit and complain about this. Whoop.
A lady who craves variety.
PAX is insane. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people I know that went that I didn't know was going. Kind of crazy.
Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those that close on
I didn't realize so many people still want the packs.
fisheries.
Seems like old Peach knows where to find a research camera. He seems a decent enough source. No doubt he waited till that to give to the terrace.
Small amounts of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you box. Atlas gives you the vouch. I ain't turning my eye just on his.
Missed the speedrun panel? Damn.
The research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine article I scratched up,
I probably could have gotten that if I'd turned properly. I think I got the delay. Well, no camera trick this run.
lots of other
Sorry.
$5 worth.
Camera trick is not something I get consistently ever, so.
Jumping at ghosts.
And it apparently doesn't even save that much time.
And everybody knows it. In the ground for months. And half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan.
Where's the trash can? That trash can just actually disappeared. Oh, okay, back here. Interesting. There's Ricardo Flick. I don't even know what that is. Crazy kids and your memes.
Good. Guess it's time to get to work for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures and let's get the hell out of this place. Sounds like that should about do it. Head on back to Fontaine Fisheries when you're ready, would you kindly?
And one day, the gentleman stopped calling.
The worker didn't get it.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on...
Before you head...
Nobody walks into my swampy area and I eat. Put your weapons in the pneumo, and then I'll let you
I don't know if I want to be taught whatever that is.
What's that?
I think I'm okay not knowing.
Fight for you. Have fought.
With Billy Harrington? I don't know who that is either.
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments.
Now,
At the German prison camp, they put me to work on genetic experiments on other prisoners. They call me Das
They
Wunder.
called me Atlas.
Always talk about these
ours.
The submarine bay was only used by smugglers.
Twitch's latest gay porn meme. Oh, nice.
Better to keep the coppers off the scent.
Boy, do I love those gay porn memes.
Boss went out of hell. He done can't let devil take me right back. And the devil says, sure thing, Mr. Fontaine. I'll hold you a spot.
Okay.
Ryan promised Fontaine was dust. And now
Pretty decent Neptune's Bounty. Neptune's Bounty used to be a split I like always lost time on no matter what. So I'm glad it's kind of a thing of the past.
I'm right outside the submarine bay, but I can't get in. I need you for that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away.
Schrodinger's cat in the ice in BioShock 2. I don't know that one specifically, but there's a lot of cats spread around BioShock 1 and 2. And Minerva's Den. Just the DLC for 2.
You've had your fun, but enough.
Like, you could almost do like an all cats run or something like that. It's actually named Schrodinger's cat? Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I remember where a lot of them are, but not that one, I guess. The shub. Okay. Good enough smuggler's hideout. Quick levels coming up. I saved a bunch of time in Arcadia last night just because the box went to be nice to me. Maybe we can get that again, maybe. I doubt it, but... The string.
Find the bastard. We'll find him and we'll tear his heart out.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Conflict.
Just one picture. Nice.
So dark. If only your friend could look up and see.
Run away.
Maybe.
Run far away.
If only you could do.
Take my box of taters and leave.
Except, just stand here and watch him die.
They're everywhere. I can't hold them. Got to fall back. Get me family out, and we'll regroup as soon as we can.
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A hub, gaping at the gates of Rome. Even
Okay,
the air you
cool. We're good.
sponged from my account.
I thought I would have hit that.
Indeed.
Woo. And we got a good box placement, so we'll save a couple seconds here. Look at that. Look at that time save coming in.
To the bathysphere.
Favorite Easter egg is the boxed potatoes. What if instead of Easter eggs, you just took potatoes and painted them like Easter eggs? And you had Easter potatoes.
You're almost there. The sphere to Ryan is up on ahead.
On the surface, I once bought a forest. The parasites claimed that the land belonged to God and demanded that I establish a public park.
You can make Easter potatoes already. Damn, you're ahead of the curve.
Rebel could stand slack-jawed under the canopy and pretend that it was paradise earned. Congress moved to nationalize my forest. I burnt it.
Wow, how did I lost a second to that. Hey, War Dude coming in. 26 months. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Apparently my hype command's not working right now. How does I do it? Hey, 42.
Watch yourself. Ryan's stirring. We best keep to our knitting.
This, I gotta relog into that.
To Fort Frolic over to a guy named Sander Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life.
Just need to get through a Festus without losing time.
The real lunatic.
We'll be real good.
Psychopath.
Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Time what? You could get some.
A worm looks up and sees the face of God. They look around. It's a regular convention of worms in here. They all had mothers, fathers, people who loved them. They got married, got their wives.
I'll take a sip of water.
Makes you think you're any different. I haven't chosen a spot one yet. Let me know when you have
It's time to either run the table or go home empty. Ryan's got the
Between the individual games, probably over 1,000.
we get out of this hell.
The trilogy as like a whole, not that much. Maybe like 100, 200. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Whatever.
tried to walk in stolen shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to
Well, that's also over many, many years. I've been running BioShock 1 since like 2013, on and off.
Now, would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Hey, it's just not. It goes, you know. Going a lot better if I can get a good run in tonight.
It's coming back to life. Even now, can't you hear the breath returning to your lungs? The shops reopening, the schools humming with the thoughts of young minds. My city will live. I see Cohen's lost his touch. If you build him well. Things slowly
Okay, I'll just. Oh,
struggle.
that's what I'm looking for.
He rots in that Neverland, waiting for someone to come and tell him he still got it. I suppose that's why he let you live.
Okay. Good so far. Nice. Very quick death there.
Upon thee! Run to your devils! I'm sure he will help you!
Yeah, I mean, that's not really even a trick. That's just jumping up to a proper spot. I appreciate you guys being hype over it. Okay, I need this to rotate. That should be okay. Will I ever be to run all 3 games in succession at a GDQ? Apparently not, because I've submitted it twice and it's gotten denied twice, so. I would like to. It'd be cool. I'll leave that over and take it. Alright. Hephaestus was really solid overall. Shouldn't have any trouble here. Time-wise. Yeah, the spots where I die, it may seem like I'm going out of my way to die in certain spots, but you skip the respawn animation in the Vita chambers by doing that.
Christ, what a racket you're making down there. If you've searched the core, then there's only one more task to be done. Head on back to Ryan's Gate and...
Ooh, even making up a couple seconds here. It's nice. It's the next 2 splits are where I can save the bulk of my time. It's like a terminal or something. I mean, that's just what I'd call it. The computer thing he works to.
Unlike all parasites who ever tried to walk in stone shoes. I'd explain the science that renders what you're trying to do impossible, but
Whoop.
that would be like playing Mozart.
Almost not first try, but you know, it's always first try.
Even in the Book of Lies, sometimes you find truth. There is indeed
What?
in the end, all that matters to me is me.
While like going into the menu and stuff doing that, it's because it skips dialogue. So depending on whether a radio message, which is what NPCs do, like that's how they talk to you, is through radio messages. Certain things happen when those play, and if you play a diary message, other things happen. So like levels will not let you leave into the next level if a radio message is playing, but if you play a diary message, you can. So you can skip waiting. Sometimes you can just skip over their dialogue and advance the plot. Alright, we can get this quickly, we save a bunch of time. Tap, tap. Okay. Long setup, but hopefully it's quick fling. There we go. Still saving time, but not the full amount, which kind of sucks.
Stop, would you kindly? Would you kindly? Powerful phrase. familiar phrase?
Oh no. So like, yeah, here there's two messages that keep you in this area. So you just skip both of them. That's what happens. And you can leave. Still gonna be like 30 seconds ahead. It could have been 50. 41. I'll take it. I will take it. And we can save time here if I don't risk my life. Or was it? No, that was Apollo Square where I died. Because I tried to... Yeah, it was Apollo Square.
Welcome back, child. Welcome to the city where you were born.
Where I tried to play it smart and just died.
You are angry at Fontaine, yes? Now you know the truth. You are his tool, brought back to Rapture to save him. You have saved many of my little ones. I owe you a debt.
That's mine.
I undo some of Fontaine. You have saved many of my little ones. I owe you a debt.
So they're my PB/record for trilogy runs. They're not my PB for the individual games. The only one that is Infinite. Infinite is my actual Infinite PB. BioShock 1 and 2 I have better times from just grinding out the games back in the day.
Said he'll help us. There he is. The one who will save us all. I like him.
Okay, bear skip.
Who's he?
Oh, bear skip.
He's here to help us.
Get up.
Go get stepped on by a big daddy. Would you kindly? I said, would you kindly go get stepped on by a big daddy?
So like here, if there's a radio message playing, it's not gonna let us load into the next level. But if that ever stops, if we ever play a diary message, or the game just runs out of dialogue to play, it'll load the next level. So like technically we should be going to Apollo Square right now, but I need to go grab the quest item.
Something to do with it, but still. Now as soon as that machine finishes processing the genetic key you just fished off Ryan, I'm gonna run Rapture tits to toes. You've been a pal, but you know what they say, never mix business with friendship.
Fontaine is Atlas, yes.
Always secret when we shoot on all. He must have this lot 192 in his labs near Apollo Square. I once stole a dose and broke up in a flat second floor, but...
No, so bear skip is just jumping on the bear and jumping on the little sister.
Never knew what lot 192
It doesn't actually skip anything, but because you can only go for it once, otherwise the bear falls over.
on this
We just started calling it bear skip back in the day, because it's a fun thing to do.
I just told your brain to tell your heart to stop beating. Not right off the bat, mind you. The heart.
Yeah, it's kind of a shitty name if you don't know what it is. It's really nothing.
They say to save one life is to save the world entire. I made a place for this place.
And magic. Yeah, like I said, because we activated the transition and just kept radio message playing, we just gotta stay in the level, so. Switching over to a diary, work this back. Sam, is that what you, talking about the intervention the other day? It's crazy.
I just wanted some company! Don't run! We were just getting started!
Don't know if this will be in. Pretty close.
I'm sorry, Father.
Now you are having freedom. Suchong's drugs should have no hope. Take the bathysphere to Point Prometheus. Time for this man to be captured.
Look at the bots that actually do anything. This part.
That's it, kid. You're bust up. My new friends will catch up with you soon. Kid. I hope they make it quick.
Just fall back. There we go. Do I remember Shu Chang's birthday? No. Should I? Yeah, you should definitely do that, Sam. Not somebody I would want to be roommates with. Wait, is Shu Chang's birthday like important? Is that a big thing? Two codes to the combo lock. Oh.
But I got all the atom in the city, pal, and I ain't shy about using it.
No, I don't remember that.
I'm Jake to take her out for a spin.
What is this you wait for? Go and get this idiot!
I want to play this Barrel LC Part 2. You crazy.
Now go find Suchong's lab in Artemis Suite. In there, no doubt there will be more of this Lot 192.
I don't even want to see him walking!
Okay. Whoop.
Last chance, kid!
Nailed it.
Get in now, and I'll leave this stuff to you and Frau Kraut.
That was my last chance. All I needed. Oh, I almost died too. I didn't even see my health. Yes, she's supposed to be German. I believe. Alright.
The little ones will lead you to Ate. But you must.
Little sister time. She dicked me over yesterday. In the German version, she's Polish. That's weird.
You don't even remember most of it. Put you on a sub when you were just a sprout.
Only the little ones can open these doors. You must protect them.
So she's right in front of the lock. And you've done it so many times you remember it off heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your... the trauma you've endured. He was born in the year 1216. What? She run back.
Maybe one day I'll get me a real family.
That one's stupid. All that killing. You think the Germans...
All on the right side this time. Okay. Let's get the warp. And presto. Well, it wasn't until I had to kill the guys with the grenade where she messed up, so. Okay, quick three, quick three. This way. Sounded like that splicer is this way. Yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. Do you have like magic? Sort of. They're called plasmids. They're powers that you inject into your hand that gives you essentially magic. Shoot fire, and use telekinesis. There's plenty of other ones, we just don't get them in this run. We get a lot of them in BioShock 2. Oh my god. Unless you're asking if I personally have magic, which maybe. It's like Typhon Powers and Prey, yeah. Pretty much exactly like that. Is she running to me? No, she's not. Great. She's still running though. Highest possible percent and like what? Like all collectibles and stuff? No. I've never done an all collectibles run for this game. There are people that do them. But I don't know. I actually really like the 80% run for this because it skips a lot of parts that are really boring to go through. Like Arcadia and Farmer's Market is really slow and tedious. You just get to skip right over that in this. You do get past Fort Frolic, which is kind of sad, but yeah, that and like Point Prometheus aren't really fun areas casually. Okay, already done with this fight. And I kind of feel like if I want to do a run like BioShock 1 that's a little less broken and do less skips, then I just run BioShock 2. Like,
better with you than alone. Alone in the crawling darkness.
Hurry, Mr. B.
alright, you know what? She was pretty good. We'll get her a cat in this run. On a good pace. Let's go pick up a cat.
That might be plenty for the working scrubs and a chance of peace, but I need more. More? I want a slice? Alright, I'm off the spice with.
I need to wash it off a little bit. I'll go in water for a second. Wash it off a bit more. Alright. She'll take the cat with her.
Fontaine waits above. There will be no going back from here.
Lost a couple seconds, that's fine. Alright, cool. What's up, Dangerous? Yeah, she says hop hop and then also hurry up quite a bit. It's rather annoying. I happened to get an SGQ. No, I did not.
I remember when
It's the first time I've submitted to a GDQ and not gotten in. Had 11 in a row. My streak finally broke.
you were my ace in the hole,
It's alright.
but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
Catch my breath. And I will tell you how. Thanks. I pay good money for you. This is what I get.
Alright. BioShock 1.
Hey.
43-37. I call it 43. Called that at the start of the run. Nice. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I had still a minute off of my actual PB in BioShock 1, but that's a really clean run. Considering I'm not grinding these out hardcore. Did Saint submit anything? No, he did not. But I'm pretty sure Saint is going, and I'm like 80-85% committed to going. It's just if something financially comes up between now and then, I won't be able to go. But I'm gonna try my hardest to be there. What did I submit? I submitted BioShock Trilogy, which I'm doing now. Dishonored Anthology, DLC for BioShock 2, Transference, and Prey 2006. That's the BioShock 2 run like I had yesterday. I'll be sitting real pretty for BioShock Infinite. I'd love to go into Infinite like 3 minutes ahead. Just run a Nintendo game you're practically guaranteed. I mean, that's what it seems like. 54% of SGDQ is Nintendo-based games. Or a game on a Nintendo system. And I am Dishonored Trilogy Anthology, so it includes all the story-based DLCs as well. You get all the Dishonored content. Although there's only like 2 of those. They don't really add that much to the run. That splasher's been really nice lately, not just getting in the way. That's even better. Yep. And they still didn't take it, so. I don't know.
Daddy was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better.
You'll be all better.
Daddy!
Oh, gotta get her back.
At last, a signal. You who are bringing this dead city to life. Listen.
I modded N64 to contain a PC of Dishonored. Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
I am in much need of your help. Please, find me.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine playing any modern PC game, like any FPS game, on a N64 controller. That'd just be the worst thing ever. Imagine playing like Doom 2016 on an N64 controller.
Daddy, Big Sister doesn't want you playing with me.
Hey, RDJ. What's up, man? Where's the big sister at? Oh, there she is. Look at that fire. Weapon coating. Skipping lunch and working at work? Oh, that sounds awful. I mean, both of those things sound pretty awful. Get no lunch and you have to do more work. What's up there, Doc? Run's going pretty well so far. We'll see how 2 goes. If anything, you gotta skip work and eat extra lunch.
In that suit, even the ocean cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
Got notice for jury duty? Oh, shit. Now you're never getting lunch. What are big daddies supposed to be in this game? People inside the suit? Yes. Here's a man who's been forced to become a big daddy. Diary skip time. Diary skips weren't that bad. I don't know. I hate having to do them. Yo, Third Hawk, thank you for the 500 bits, man. Appreciate that. Oh, that was a late save. A little early. Early. Bit early. Don't tell. Early again. Alright, much later. Later. Way too early. Oh, this is bad. Oh my god. There we go. Oh god, that was awful. It's the worst I've had in a long time. But not the good feels. I need them. I need all the good feels right now. Well, that's gonna cost me some time. That's a rough start to BioShock 2 run. Hopefully my other diary skips make up for it.
I know you. That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man. 10 years, Subject Delta, since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born.
Paradise was
I
born.
don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
These cabbages will ease your burden. They might. They also might make your burden heavier. Press C to crouch. Another cutscene.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right,
Yo, Insomniac. What's up?
please find me.
Thank you for the good luck. Definitely gonna need it.
Up topside now, eyeballing with all the can cannons. If anybody gets lippy, pow!
Saved a whole kindergarten full of cutesy little squirrels. And
Hey, Mr. Pickleman. Mr. Pickleman. Alright, another cutscene. Don't you guys just love cutscenes? These cutscenes are just giving us a little taste of what's to come in Infinite. Here's where we meet the Lutesses. Yep, exactly. Cutscenes are the best thing since sliced cabbages. I don't know how to respond to that. So I'm not. Just gonna just keep going on. Hey, Astro Cactus is here too. How's everyone's day's been? My day so far has been pretty good. Just hoping I can make it a little better with the new trilogy record. We'll see. How you doing, Astro? You don't need me undies? No, you need them. Like, even if you go commando, this will, one, it'll make you feel like you're commando, and two, it'll be way softer. Guaranteed. Hopefully we can get a good fight here. We're already losing time to the diary skip, so if I can
Hold back displacers until we escape.
at least not run into trouble with this fight, that'd be nice. That was a terrible throw. Okay. Yeah, look at the time lost. Ugh. Clocks are changing the UK in 2 hours. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, 30 seconds. It never feels like it loses that much time, but it does. Ugh.
Whoa there. Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
Oh, we gotta do another one. Here we go. That was a little early, save one. Okay, a little later than that. A little later. So a little bit earlier. Okay, I think I got the spot. Ugh. There we go. That's another pretty bad diary skip there. Okay. Not a big deal, but I need the other diary skips to go well for me. These first two are important, but they're relatively easy. The ones later are harder and more important. French government vote to remove daylight savings. I wish daylight savings wasn't a thing.
What you want? Let's fix your face, baby. Why they always gotta leave? No fuck up this time. Stupid piece of
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Have rice for children under 3.
I am Andrew Ryan. Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please.
Oh baby, Ryan's Amusement. My favorite place to be.
Come out from hiding, thief!
I didn't pick up. Oh, I didn't pick up the machine gun. Okay. Not the biggest deal in the world, but I can't believe I forgot to do that. That's not what I want. Still a sister. She inside him? Okay. She's over here.
Someone must be on the abscond.
Got a 43-37 on BioShock 1. We'll get another machine gun after this kill. Or this body. Oh, you guys lose an hour and 20 minutes? Damn. Go, little robot, go. Yeah, does my timer jump ahead an hour?
On the surface, the farmer tilts the soil, training the strength of his arm for a whole land.
Alright, second body. Time for the best song in the series. That's a time to do a 24-hour stream, or like a 48 or something. That's when clocks jump ahead an hour. You have to keep that in mind. Do you think I paid for the rights to that song? I don't know. It might be in public domain. I don't know when the song came out.
Daddy, are you taking me?
She's helpless. Them and yet they can tell I'm their better. Hello? Is some you deranged fool?
On the surface, the scientist invests
Oh, I got the little jump. Nice. It saves like a second. But I'll take it. You know, I'll take a second. Okay, drop that. Hope the splicers don't find me. Oh, really, prototype? I didn't know that. Parade 2006 is still like the best game with tons of just copywritten songs that they had to get the rights for. What does he do with the tadpole thing? He just squeezes it. With a nice squeeze.
Everything you touch turns. You wear the mark.
Like those jelly toys you could get as a kid, and you just squeeze. Just like one of those.
Congratulations on your recent purchase of the incinerate plasmid. Oh, a party. But this party just hit the skids. Carl needs a light for his cigar, and no one can help him.
I could take a bit more, but this will be fine. Fine with this. Actually, I think this is a stage I could have saved a bunch of time on. Not a bunch, but a good chunk. So maybe the diary skip thing won't be too prominent here. I need you guys to shoot me. I need somebody to shoot me. There we go. Okay. I think I'll still lose a couple seconds, but nothing super crazy. We'll see. We can make it all back.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid, we're going places.
107, I gotta leave around 604. Yeah. There was way more time to save there than I remember. Okay. So even though the diary skips were bad, I still save a bit. Okay. I didn't remember that being a thing, but I'll take it. So you can't kill yourself in this game like you can in BioShock 1 with Incinerate. You have to light an object on fire first. You can't just set the floor on fire. Otherwise, this run would probably have a lot more death warps. I feel sick. That doesn't sound good.
Attention. Subject Delta is now trapped in Porpoise Drop. All railcar travel is
If you try to light, well, that's where water is, but I'll try to get a spot. Like here, it just, there's a little burst and it goes out.
We are the family.
Unfortunately.
Lab's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown.
No, I got the napkin holder and not.
You need the security
Not the cash register.
local governor, Grace
Lost out on like 12 bucks right there.
me out of my own hotel.
Plasma slot. We need Winter Blast. Yeah, just put it there, whatever, and then decoy. And drill lurker.
Down here, the Sinclair Deluxe. Find her and get that key.
I remember you, monster. You stole Eleanor from me. Twisted that baby girl into a thing so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me. Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light.
Decent spot for the brute. Let's see if he moves though.
I want you to remember.
It's always weird that you freeze him in one spot and then when you get over here he like teleports to a different area. Yeah, he's there now. Sort of there.
That thing's a miracle in Technicolor, kid. Works like a movie camera. Start the film rolling.
Oh, he's in water, so I can't use Incinerate on him. Well, I still got it, so we're all good.
DNA. Let's give it a dry run, shall we?
Drill dash to victory, baby. Look at this speed. Health's in a pretty low spot. Just hopefully you don't pick up any food.
Just rev up that drill of yours and slam right through that pile of junk blocking your way. Well, sport, I guess Gracie's home, but that big lug.
Like my elf ears? I'm glad you do.
Hotel in your way.
I had him surgically altered
I expect you're gonna have to work
just for that run.
how he got so burly. Look at you, sport. A regular junior shutterbug. And it appears you've picked up a new trick from that big galoot. Now get back to the Sinclair Deluxe and just bust through that mess blocking your way.
He wants me so he can get to Eleanor.
Since you already laid your hands on a genetic
You're going so fast.
this next part will be easy.
Don't forget to buy drill fuel. Very important.
That's it, son. Camera spits out a prize once in a while as you learn what makes a splicer tick. Now, find one of those big old brutes and take him out on film. Before long, you'll be able to brush aside that mess at the hotel.
Tonight, monster. Because your kind has killing in
Now,
its
Gracie was on the top floor. Get on up there and persuade her to give you that over.
At least for BioShock 1 and 2, I feel like I've gotten back into the groove of movement and everything.
I know what you're here for.
Does anyone ever run System Shock 2 GDQs? There's been a run of System Shock 2 in a GDQ before. It might have been back at SG 2014 when Cherno did it.
But baby Eleanor disappeared.
I think Fearful Ferret ran System Shock 1 at some point.
Looking wrong. And when I tried to hold
That may be it, though.
knocked me down.
Can't remember.
Broke my jaw. So I'm ready, baby snatcher. Come on in and finish the job.
Oh, M1 did in 2017. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if there's another one or not.
Gracie's unarmed, for what it's worth.
I knew M1 did runs of System Shock 2. I just didn't remember if he did a GDQ one.
Maybe next time she'll think twice about pointing fingers before all the facts are in. Now, let's be
I'm back, Insomniac.
Eleanor's waiting.
Hopefully you feel better.
You had me under a gun, yet you just walk away.
Has this run changed since 2014? I don't even remember what the strats were in 2014, so
No monster does
it's hard
that.
to say. Probably not too much. Nothing major has really happened, but a lot of setups for things have changed over the time.
I know that Dr. Lamb is no liar, but she's got to be wrong about you. Doesn't seem right now, letting you walk into that bushwhack waiting outside.
Save a couple more seconds. I can actually run and get some water here.
I work at the palace ballroom, but gee, that palace is cheap.
Almost ran into a fucking door. It took so long. I had like an extra couple seconds. Probably should just wait until Persephone to get water, but I'm thirsty, so. I thought it was worth the risk. I'll know in the future not to do that.
The beast of Ryan lives! Gather the family!
I think Mother knows I'm helping you like this. She's accelerating my treatments. Don't give up on me.
Where's the turret? I'm not looking at. How many hours have I put in the BioShock series as a whole? No. Just over 1,000. Not that much. Probably like 1,000 to 1,200. Somewhere in there. I'm not one to just sit and play the same game for a long time, so I'll play a game for a little bit, work on it, and then kind of move on for a while and then come back. Because I never really want to get too frustrated at a game. Once I get frustrated with the game, like, I won't want to go back and work on it ever. So it's like grind it enough to get a good time, get a little frustrated with it, kind of leave it for a bit, and then eventually come back to it. Which ultimately means I put less time into a game overall. And spread it across many different games. Like BioShock 1, in terms of speedruns, is probably the game I have the most time in, and that's a little over 500 hours. Most of my speedruns are within 100, 200 hours worth of time. Is there another one? Okay. Loot was just taking a second. Yeah, I love drill dashing. Across all games, or do you mean in the BioShock series? My favorite game of all time is Metroid Prime. But out of the BioShocks, if that's what you're asking, the BioShock one is an overall game. Mini turrets. Turret out of here. Take our picture. We're gonna blast them up. There we go. Look at those points rolling. Movement speed increase. Health is low. Nice.
Pump control ought to be in the back. One thing though, once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside.
We should be System Shock 2 or Deus Ex. Nice. Good choices.
You make sure you're ready before you
My least favorite game in general? That's a really hard question.
Check the pneumo.
I don't know.
Your sin itself marches to meet you, beast.
I mean, one I have probably the most spite against is Fallout 4, but I don't know if that's like, I don't know. My least favorite game would probably just be like a game that's just really awful. Awfully made, awfully developed, all that stuff, but I have the most hatred at games of like Run for Fallout 4. For BioShock, probably Infinite is my least favorite out of the three.
Oxygen's running thin in this train car, and I'd sure
PC intensive runner, you didn't think I'd choose Metroid Prime. I didn't get into PC gaming until pretty late in my gaming career, you may say. Grew up on consoles. Metroid Prime was like the first game that really clicked for me as a kid. I mean, there were a lot of games I liked, but that one I was just like, I remember staying home sick from school and just like beating that game all the time. Yeah, even with me running to get a drink of water, it still saves some time. What, headphones? They're Audio Technica something. That might be 30s. If you go on my Twitch panels, it should be in the Amazon thing. Where I make them? They're pretty solid. I might
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Land.
take a look at the upgrades. I've always wanted to get like Sennheiser, so if you could like afford those, maybe go that direction, but they're pretty cheap.
Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
I don't have any issues with them. Well, That's not true. I do have one issue with them, but I can't really showcase it. Basically, like, they kind of are meant for traveling too, so they collapse quite a bit. And I don't like sometimes that they collapse too much when I don't want them to. But that's a very nitpicky thing.
We're gonna be rich.
Oh my, yes. I enjoy slime and muck. It's utterly divine.
Okay. We've had 2 bad diary skips. Let's see if we can get a decent one here. Okay. Oh, second try. Oh, that's really good. Okay. That makes up for the bad ones. I mean, it really doesn't make up for it, but I'm happy about that. Really happy about that. I'm not quite looking to upgrade, but I mean, I would like to upgrade them at some point in the future. There's other things I would like to upgrade first. There's no other things I'd need to get done first.
I hear a creaking of the floor. You defile the lamb.
Why don't I like Infinite? It just has a lot of issues gameplay-wise that I don't like. Like, it really dumbed down the gameplay. Really simplified it. They cut out a lot of exploration, limiting you to only having 2 guns at a time. And then I'm not really a fan of the story at the end of the game. But I still like the game. I just think it has a lot of issues. What's up, Japs? Thank you for the good luck, man. Saw you doing some Skyrim stuff lately. I didn't think I'd see that again. Ooh, that table. It threw me in a corner. Yeah, I've never used Razer headphones. I went from using like a really shitty Logitech headsets, like 20 bucks worth, to these, and I've never had an issue to upgrade them. Or like, never had a reason to try something else, so I've stuck with them. Sister. There we are. Alright, Chaos Potato. Enjoy the sleep. Thank you for the good luck for the rest of the run. Definitely need it. Definitely need it. Razer loves bass. I mean, it's all about that bass. That's what the kids want. They want that bass. How much bass makes everything sound muffled and muddy? I mean, shout out to every person that bumps really obnoxious loud bass music in their car. They don't care. They just want it loud and bassy. Almost done with Dionysus. Just gotta sit through this and then get to the tram. Run a game on hard mode. BioShock game on hard mode. No. It really wouldn't change much other than going slower in fights. Or like collecting more supplies. That's about all it would really change. Well, there's one skip in BioShock 1 you couldn't do on hard mode, but that's like 7 seconds. Infinite's death warps might be a little different. So rocket damage and stuff, but effectively no, I wouldn't change the route too much.
This is it, Chief. End of the line.
That was a risky
If I'm
full
right,
dash.
Eleanor's mama's using Adam to force all Rapture's minds and
Yeah, I should've
memories
used it
into
there
the
instead.
poor girl. Lamb reckons it'll make that child a saint. Now, Eleanor's in a deep, dark place.
If we can get to FF1
Keep you alive.
without losing time, we can save a bunch in FF2.
October 9th, 1967. Hello. My name is Gilbert Alexander.
And
by
then
the
we'll be
time you
sitting
hear this,
real
I will
nice.
be clinically insane. I am recording these diaries in advance as a last-ditch effort to assist anyone I might threaten in dealing with me. My next message awaits you beyond the security checkpoint. The bioscan will ensure that you're sane enough to need it.
That's right there. A little bit earlier. There we go. Third try. Really, really nice. Nah, I didn't play Fallout 76 at all. I knew that game was gonna be trash before it came out. They weren't gonna get me with that. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to find out where she spawns. That worked. I don't know how she just died. She died to a trap root. I guess she died up here? I don't know. Alright, whatever. It's kind of sloppy. Don't need to buy that, actually. Yeah, that's what we want. Gotta get ready for the boss fight. Yeah, just looking at Fallout 76, it's like all the... Because I used to run Fallout 4 for a while, for people I don't know. It's like all the bugs that got me out of running that game, because it just got too annoying to deal with, they were all present in Fallout 76. Like, you could tell before the game came out, I was like, yep, not buying this. They didn't bother to fix any of it. And what do you know? They didn't bother to fix any of it.
Status updated. Status active. Access granted.
Then I never really ran Fallout 4 because it was a game I enjoyed. I just ran it because I thought the run looked cool. I'm assuming you mean for like an individual game. Overall, like if you count stuff like this where I do multiple games together, in the Doom Anthology, which is every Doom game back to back to back to back to back. That is by far the hardest. For an individual game, the thing is, for speedruns, it kind of depends, because runs get more challenging the better time you go for, the harder strats you do. So it's like, they can be as easy or as hard as you want them to be. I mean, any of the classic Dooms, really. Like, Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, Plutonia, TNT, any of those, at least for me, are very hard to get good at. So it's one of those things, it's like, the classic Dooms, if you're really good at them, you don't have issues. But if you even try to play it safe, then you end up having to fight more things and playing it even more safe on a later stage, and it adds up time. So it's like, you just get steamrolled. Eventually you just gotta get good. They're also really stressful runs to do, so I don't really run them right now. Theater skip. Rotate it again. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. What? Where did this come from? Rotate, thank you. Theater skip is scary. Have you ever tried to run Dark Souls? No, I don't really care for Dark Souls games. I tried playing Dark Souls 1, I got like 2 bosses into it and stopped because I just hated the movement. It's so clunky. Like, to me, when I play games, I play it for gameplay. Story and atmosphere and stuff is good, but if the gameplay is not crisp, it's not a game for me. And that's kind of what Dark Souls is. It's just really clunky controls. I want to play some more Sekiro because it seems pretty decent in terms of movement and stuff, so I'm giving that a shot. Okay. We only lost 7 seconds, FF1. Not too bad. If I had the opportunity to gain Passant Flowers, would I take it? Sure. But it didn't come with side effects. I guess it's like straight up, hey, you get this plasmid? Absolutely. As far as which one I would take, There's a lot of good options. That's the problem. It's like, which one would be the most advantageous?
In the big chair? Well, come and take it.
Telekinesis would be pretty dope. Gravity well from Minerva's Den would be pretty dope. Incinerate would be cool. Electroshock or Electrobolt, whatever. Shock jockey. Decoy. I mean, Scout wouldn't be too bad. With Scout, you could pretty much become the best spy in the world. You could go summon Eleanor and just have Eleanor show up wherever you want. You'll set a party and you're like, hey, watch this magic trick. I mean, if they actually put the teleport plasmid in the BioShock, it was cut content. There's actually an Easter egg in this game, BioShock 2, for it. That'd be pretty dope. But it's not actual plasmid. I'd still love a version of BioShock that had the teleport plasmid in it, just to see how much it would actually break. It's acted like the teleport that's in System Shock 2 or like Ferrora's Wind in Zelda. Where's this Big Daddy going? Okay. Going over there. Like, you'd put down a certain point on the map, and then when you want to teleport back to it, you'd like activate plasmid. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, you could set a point at home and then catch a ride to work, just teleport back home. Teleported at random with no control. I mean, it's fun. I don't care. That's half the fun.
How dare you try to buy me out with this bribe, this penance, this sublime. God damn you, Delta!
I don't think the Houdini splicers technically teleport. It's just like they go invisible, and then they just kind of like reappear somewhere else. I don't think they technically are teleporting, according to the lore. Or it might be like a blink thing from Dishonored where they can teleport, but only within what they can see. Yo. You saving time. Saving big time. I'm planning on running the Dishonored anthology again. Hopefully. I don't know when, but I'd like to get that time down some more. My Dishonored times for like all the games are pretty terrible. I'd like to improve that. I don't know when.
We're finally here.
So yes, but
Son, and fast. Her mama's
who knows
got
when.
all rapture, dying to keep you two apart.
Father, come quickly. I'm trapped in a cage. Something's wrong.
Okay, so it is. They just like turn invisible and basically reappear somewhere else. Oh, first try. Woo! Alright, let's go. We needed that. Oh, I could have dashed right there. I don't really need water, but I don't really want to watch this, so I'm gonna go get water anyways.
Look at her, Delta. 10 years, and still she dreams of you.
50 seconds remaining.
Do you know why Eleanor brought you here? She wanted a father. So she found a way to restore you in body and mind. And she has been watching you ever since, exalting your every act as gospel. The girl lying on that bed is no longer my child, nor my life's work. She is a monster, shaped by you alone. Just as she has always...
Yeah, I mean, if I can't physically skip the cutscenes, I might as well just like walk away and come back.
There was one detail of your mutual bond she failed to account for. Your body was designed to lapse into a coma when her heart ceases to beat. Eleanor, forgive me.
No, don't do it. Oh, she dead. She real dead.
His body is shutting down now, naturally. But if he dies of trauma, he will return.
You guys ready for the best part of this game?
Full restraints at all times. No one enters this room until he expires.
Doing Rapture, anybody can get suffocated. I heard the next Purge movie they put out, it's going to be based in Rapture. Or a Rapture-like city. Wait, Sophia didn't just finish the job of killing Delta? Is that what you're talking about? You're talking about killing your daughter. Yo, Thigh Warner, thank you for the raid. Coming in with that. I mean, she doesn't want to kill Eleanor because it's still her daughter. She'll think she can use her.
Attention! Augustus Sinclair has been sighted within the facility. He will attempt to reach Subject Delta.
I mean, if she was smart, she would, but Sophia Lamb's not that smart. And that's why she dies.
Over here. I can help you.
Going so fast. Bad address. What's up, man? How'd your stream go? Thank you once again for that raid. Currently going through the best part of BioShock 2 right now. Probably the best time in this run to raid, to be honest. You're gonna come in. It's the part you want to come into. Got all the parts. A lot of these splashers ignore the little sister. I mean, if you try to harvest the bodies, they still come after you. It's just... I don't know. I guess maybe you have no Adam on you. Or they're just smart enough to know they shouldn't mess with you. I don't know. Stuff. Yo, the double. She killed them pretty quick. Alright, nice. Good Persephone. Out of here. Yo, even more time save is gold. A little gold split. Yeah, it's a gold. Let's go. Alright. Last stage of BioShock 2. I got a diary skip though. Okay. A little bit early. A little early. Third try, let's go. Into a wall.
Warning. A security curfew is now in effect. All cells and
Oh, I hit the wall next to it.
until further notice.
There we go.
This is an emergency. Subject Delta has escaped. Eleanor Lamb has turned on her own people. Stand and fight, or the Rapture family falls together.
I mean, if Infinite goes well, yeah, could be. But Infinite is my biggest chance of messing up the run. A fan of the 50s vibe? Sure. Not bad. But I don't really care about Fallout, to be honest. Like I said, I only ran Fallout 4 because I thought it looked like a cool run. I don't really care for the games. Like, the thing with Infinite and this run, it's like, it's not hard to play well, but there's certain areas where I can just get stuck for a while, and if that happens, I lose a bunch of time. I can play like really, really well. I get the big skips all real quick. We got money and drill fuel place. There he is. I actually have a lot of grenades. Nice. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, man. Gotta go. Fuel? Yes. Baby. The nice thing about drill fuel is like you can drill fuel with one thing of fuel remaining. It just uses up 50 if you have it. So if you have 1 to 49, you can still dash, but it's going to consume all of it. If you have 51, it'll take 50 and leave you with 1, and you can dash a second time. Here for a second. Good fight. Both splicers showed up real quick. Do I run this on a controller? No. I've run all 3 of these games. I've actually done a trilogy run one-handed, but I've never done it on a controller. I feel like I'd do better one-handed on mouse and keyboard than I would with a controller. Oh, there's no Alpha Daddy there? I've never not seen an Alpha Daddy there. That's weird. Oh, I have 8. Okay, we're good.
You already know.
There's actually one more that I need. Oh, he's running away. I hate it when he runs away. decent Inner Persephone. It's got to... gotta wait out the fight and we're done.
I'm stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
This fuck. That's not enough.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
Okay. Now we play the waiting game. That classic BioShock 2 audio mixing. Just classic. Like the floor in this fight literally tells you what to do. Use the weight. Almost fell. And that's BioShock 2. Cute. Actually saved time throughout that. Saved 182 seconds in BioShock 2. Nice. Okay, time for the big boy. BioShock Infinite.
Okay.
I mean, luckily we have quite a bit of time before we get to any of the really big stuff, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. What do I think of the BioShock speedrun community? They're all pretty great guys. It's not very active, but don't have any problems with them. They're good at finding stuff. Just I wish more of them ran too. Alright.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
I'm afraid of you. By R. Lettuce. 1889.
Are you going to just sit there?
As compared to what? Standing?
Not standing, rowing.
Rowing? Hadn't planned on it.
So you expect me to shoulder the burden?
No. But I do expect you to do all the rowing.
And why is that?
Coming here was your idea.
My idea?
I've made it very clear that I don't believe in the exercise.
The rowing?
No. Imagine that's wonderful exercise.
Then what?
The entire thought experiment.
Excuse me. How much longer? One goes into an experiment knowing one could fail.
But one does not undertake an experiment knowing one has failed.
Can we get back to the rowing?
Bring us the boy. Wipe away these nuts.
I mean, I'd greatly appreciate it if you would assist.
Perhaps you should ask him.
Don't worry about the water in the boat.
Imagine he has a greater interest in getting
Perfectly
there than I do.
fine.
I suppose he does.
Perfectly natural.
Why not?
Because he doesn't row.
He doesn't row?
No, he doesn't row.
Ah, I see what you mean. We've arrived. Shall we tell him
Hey,
when we'll be returning?
somebody meeting me here? I'd certainly hope so.
It does seem like a dreadful
I'm not ready for this game.
I guess you're expecting me?
Like, I know I still have a bunch of time to save in this game. And coming into it almost 2 months ahead is nice, but I also know what can happen. Things want to go south.
Wait a minute, that card.
The good thing is the final fight of the game, I have like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of time saved there. So, I can always fall back on that. Who's ever ready for this game? I mean, that's a good point. I don't know.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair.
Yo. MC H. Thank you for 2 months. Do some hype, but oh, my command's not broken. Look at that. There you go. Have some hype. Thank you for 2 months. Why didn't that work earlier?
No, no, God damn it!
Attention.
Maybe just didn't like BioShock 1.
Count of 4.
No, no.
3, 2, 1. Attention. Attention.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
pretty much safe on time until it's the Monument Island split that has the sky rail thing. It's Monument Tower, isn't it? I don't remember. It's one of those two. Even that's not a big deal. It's like 30 seconds, maybe.
Excuse me, where am I?
Heaven, friend. Or as close as we'll see till Judgment Day.
Let's keep such questions to myself, unless I want.
And every year, on this day of days, we recommit ourselves to our city and to our prophet, Father Comstock. We recommit. Is it someone new? Someone from the Sodom below? Newly come to Columbia to be warned?
Bill and Booker could easily just push this man aside and continue onward.
I just need passage into the city.
Passage to the city. Brother, the only way to Columbia is through rebirth in the sweet waters of baptism. Will you be cleansed, brother?
Yeah, sure.
Hey. I baptize you in the
Woo, getting baptized. Yeah.
in the name of our Lord. I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one doesn't look clean to me.
Who's there? Who's there?
Bring us the curve and wipe away the debt!
This Booker gets a lot of baptisms. Yeah, he does. Do you have any favorite quotes? It's pretty much anything the splicers yell out at you. BioShock 1 and somewhat of 2. Can't really think of them off the top of my head, but basically anything they say. It's pretty good.
Because the angel Columbia. That idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man.
Why doesn't Booker hold his breath underwater? Because he's dumb. I've seen this yesterday. Oh, was it yesterday or the day before? Like, Booker is one of the dumbest protagonists in games. There's never a moment in this game where he knows what's going on or what to do.
City Park when he docks here between 9 a.m. and
The latest edition of the Minuteman has arrived, featuring in-depth coverage of
From the beginning of the game up until the very end, he doesn't realize what happens. Ever. And then he dies. Spoiler alert. Hey, I'm just saving you guys the trouble playing this game.
Columbia Raffle and Fair. Huh.
He's strong in the sword, but a bit weak.
Yo, $5. Nice.
That's where they said I'd find her.
Telegram, Mr. DeWitt.
Huh.
Telegram for you, sir.
DeWitt.
Oh boy,
Do
telegrams.
not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do not pick number 77.
What's $5 in trash can? I don't know.
My good day to you, sir.
I agree.
From his fingers now. Would you believe me?
Would you believe me? Yeah, it's ready to start going out of bounds, getting crazy.
Have you ever lost a penny to a vending machine? Has a pay telephone ever refused to connect
It's
you
really
with a
gonna be
beloved spouse?
like this today. There we go. Boop. We're past the raffle. Maybe the $5 were there for a drug deal. Like, they go and put the money in the trash can, and then there's a swap, and they come back for the drugs. Everything about that. We just happen to be taking drug money.
We do indeed.
Why are you following me?
We were already here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
$5 worth of Adam. You know it.
Surprising.
All that Adam.
Go! Damn hook must be magnetized.
The difference to going out of bounds there, going out of bounds. So the one I did is the older strat. It's a bit slower, but it's a little bit easier. I've had some trouble with the Devil's Kiss method, and I haven't gone back to practice it. So I just used the slower version there. But they both do the same thing. Well, is there 10 infusions? So if you have one of the DLCs for this game, I forgot to split for the blue ribbon, then it just puts infusions in that room, in the gears. I don't know if it's the Industrial Revolution pack or not, it's one of them. You just get some extra starting gear. Oh, is it the season pass? That's what it is.
What's this? New kind of vigor? I can get the Monument Island from that station.
Really hoping I can get let's skip here. That'd be nice.
After him.
Should be good. Yeah, we got it. Let's go. Why do you shake your mouse when skyhooking? So anytime you skyhook, if you don't shake your mouse prior to landing on it, what'll happen is you'll grab onto it and then your camera will shake. Especially if you go to like aim somewhere to jump off, you just won't be able to really control it. But if you happen to shake your mouse before you land on it, then you can pretty much avoid that and just aim where you want right away. have any interest in American history. I mean, it's cool, but I don't remember any of it.
And of course, Anna. And now,
I'm not great with dates and names.
you've come from my land.
Yeah, just shaking before you get onto a skyhook just makes it a little nicer to get off of it.
You don't know me, pal.
For whatever reason.
Prophecy is my business, Mr. DeWitt. As blood is yours. You know why these men will die for me? Because I have seen their future in the glory. And hence they are content. What brought you to Columbia, Booker?
We're pretty much free on time until Battleship Bay. There's not much between here and there.
Then again, it always does with you, doesn't it? It always ends in blood. You've come to lead my lamb astray, but thy crook is bent and thy path is twisted. Go back to the Sodom from which you came.
Yo, we got that skip today. Not really a skip, but sometimes there's two enemies that usually spawn in that little room right there, and sometimes they just don't, so that's cool. Good time save for no reason. Are they supposed to announce a new BioShock during E3? Not that I'm aware of.
Amen.
Haven't heard anything about that.
Amen.
Jesus! Hell out of here. Shit. Close.
Gold split.
Oh, there it is. Monument Island. I wonder why they got it locked up in this place.
Yeah, there's new System Shock stuff, somewhat. Who knows how those are gonna end up. Not too, sold on them. I mean, every time BioShock has been rumored to be in the works or for announcements to come out, it's been something completely different. People just like grasping at straws. Like the past couple times it was Obsidian's making BioShock and that became Outer Worlds, and then everyone's like, oh, 2K is going to announce BioShock at PAX, and that was clearly going to be Borderlands 3, so it's like anytime there's a 0.05% chance of it being a BioShock game, people assume it's going to be a new game coming out. Can't wait to see Doom Eternal speedruns. I'm looking forward to the game. Curious of how the runs are going to be. But yeah, it should be fun. Glad you're looking forward to it. The We Happy Few games. We Happy Few is one of the biggest debates gaming in a while. Like, here's this cool story trailer that looks kind of BioShock Infinite, but it's a procedurally generated game. And now that everyone complains, we're gonna go back and add a story to it. Let it die.
It's got nothing to do with the job at hand. This job's getting worse all the time.
I mean, clearly We Happy Few wasn't meant to be BioShocky. It's just they put out that that cool trailer for it that looked very BioShock Infinite, Stanley Parable type. Like, it actually had a story to it, and it just wasn't that at all. It was never going to be. Compulsion Games never made anything that good. The only game I know they made was We Happy Few. I don't remember their other titles. So I'd agree with you on that.
Stop it! Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
My name
It's
is
not all
Doyle.
out of bounds against Doom Eternal.
Come to get
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's always interesting for a dev to put out like a second game in a series.
Are you real?
Especially after they've seen speedruns of the first, whether they go the extra length to kind of
You've gotta go.
patch that stuff out. Not patch it out, but like
Just a minute.
their second game they make sure it's not in there. Like put more invisible walls or
Trust me, I've looked. Stop it, you're
fix the tricks. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
What about it?
This is the way out, isn't it?
What are you? Give it to me.
Contrasts. I don't know what that was. Is it PS4 launch title, then I probably just ignored it. I don't have a PS4.
It's his job to keep me locked up in here.
We'll see about that.
Okay, I got stuck there. That's cool.
Who are you? Why did you come here? This way, come on! Hurry!
Call the elevator!
What?
The hell is... Press the button!
I will believe a new BioShock game is in the works when we see a trailer for it. For then, don't believe anything you hear.
Why?
Don't believe any rumors, any
Why did
leaks.
they put me in here? What am I?
You see a trailer that says BioShock in the title.
Getting out of this tower.
And it's not followed up by the words mobile,
This way.
VR,
We have to keep moving.
Careful, Elizabeth. Not now.
or I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
Which way?
I mean, BioShock was on iOS for a while. So, I mean, it's technically been a mobile game before. Or a Battle Royale. Yep, there we go. Get up. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Mr. DeWitt!
Now we're losing time.
Anna?
Anna? No. This is Big Daddy's being at the Smash. They're already in PlayStation All-Stars.
Anna.
No,
It's coming to Switch, yeah. I could see that happening.
You all right?
Kind of surprised it hasn't, to be honest.
Back in the land of the living. Here, let me.
I'll be fine.
It's coming back to iOS.
I said...
Limited time edition.
Just give me a minute.
Do you hear that? It's music.
You go on. I just need to...
Okay, I won't be long. I won't be long, Mr. DeWitt.
Nah, they could make it work. Clearly.
You see a young girl, blue skirt? No?
Yeah, just remake it in Unity, easy.
Hey, miss it.
I got here super early.
Hey, Miss Elizabeth.
Hello. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, come dance with me, Mr. DeWitt.
I don't dance. Come on, let's go.
Why? What could be better than this?
How about Paris?
Paris? I don't understand. How could we get there?
That's where that airship's going, but if you want to stay and dance, we can...
No, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go right now. I'm out. It's hard to believe, but it's true, isn't it? Oh, can you smell that?
I mean, BioShock Shelter would actually work. If you got to make your own Rapture and or Columbia.
Comstock.
Like, people would play that.
I've read about him. So he can see the future.
Give a man a little power. He falls into all kinds of love with himself.
Oh, almost first try.
Mr. DeWitt, here.
Almost second try.
Come look at these.
Almost third try.
Or perhaps the bird.
Almost fourth try.
He's doing it.
Fifth try. Knew it.
Never mind.
He'll set this right. It's the sword of vengeance.
Make sure you have a piece of photographic identification ready for presentation.
Damn thing's locked.
Candy bar, yes.
If you ask me. All right, quiet down.
What are you doing?
You're a roguish type. What does it look like? Done.
Could you learn to pick locks?
Trapped in a tower with nothing but books and spare time? You would be surprised what I know how to do. I found these little...
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt, there's no cause for anxiety. Mr. Fink sends this.
It's probably a good idea. So, what was it that...
Annabelle?
Excuse me?
Annabelle, it's me, Esther.
Oh, no, I'm not Annabelle.
Are you sure?
My name is Elizabeth. Do I know you?
Elizabeth. Isn't that a lovely name?
That was odd.
Last customer. Park's closing. Park's closing, everyone.
Excuse me.
These shoes sure could benefit.
Hey, you want to watch out? I just swapped that.
Have you got sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut? I guess so.
2 tickets for passage to the First Lady airship.
Yeah, just a minute.
All right, hear me out. It's a BioShock BR game
In a bit of a rush,
where
pal.
it's duos only. One person plays as Booker, and your teamate plays as Comstock. And if one of your teammate dies, like you or your teammate dies, the other one dies too.
What are you doing? Get the gun! Get away from me! Let me out! I want out! I want out of here now!
Instead of a giant wall coming in, it's just like the multiverses of Elizabeth forming a circle, staring at you menacingly.
Don't make me do this.
You got no backbone.
Instead of bombs dropping, it's just songbirds.
Great.
Get away from me!
Hey, come back here!
too bad of Battleship Bay. If it's try skips, I'll probably lose a bit of time, but
They're all dead. You killed those people.
Elizabeth,
You're a monster.
what did you think was
we
going to...
got some scary stages coming up.
Do you understand the expense that people went through to keep you locked up in that tower? You think people like that are just...
I gotta make sure I pick up Bunking Bronco.
Investment.
Past 2 runs, I haven't picked up Bunking Bronco.
Far away from here.
It's so annoying not to.
What do they want from me?
I don't know. One thing I've learned.
BioShock Ace Attorney where you get sued by Disney for ripping off Bell's design.
Get to draw it all.
Yep. Hey, Metro, what's up, man?
You're bleeding. Come here. What happened back there? It's not the last of it, is it?
I don't know.
There.
Go, 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 go. We gotta go. Open the door. Ah.
Do my best to keep you supplied with remedies. If your wounds are deeper, I'll try to keep you less likely to miss.
Yeah, 4 seconds lost. That's not too bad.
Find some genuine lockpicks, I might be able to get this door open. I'm sure I saw some interesting things on the other side. Shocky. Who needs the...
Yeah, when Games for Windows Live got patched out of BioShock 2, they actually gave everyone the DLCs for free. Which is kind of nice.
There it is. First Lady. Looks like it's heading for the dock. Just stay close.
Yes, Mr. Dwight.
Call me Booker.
All right.
What?
I was just imagining you. Carousel.
Someone gave it to me, I promise.
What?
Do you know why you were hired to come and get me?
I imagine they were interested in meeting you.
Okay,
No
that works.
doubt for lockpicking lessons.
Why you?
I never even heard of this place before I got here.
Huh. I assumed Columbia was...
I'm in this wall.
Guess I
I'm
got
in
a
this
bit
wall.
behind with current events.
Alright, run out this window. Turn a little left. Alright, we got that part at least. I didn't realize there's a health kit there. Oh, it didn't even give me that much health.
What the hell?
Is something wrong?
And when we strike, we will teach Cornelius Slate, son of a bitch!
Ah, we're good.
This is going to be fantastic.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? Sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do
Alright,
my best.
Hall of Heroes is first real scary part of Infinite.
The line's clear.
Actually know the fellow.
Okay. Oh, I'm not ready for this level. I'm just gonna reload. I think it's better to reload here than pick it up again. love when it just does that. That might be good. We'll see. Come on, come on. Open, open, open. Yes. That's probably the hardest out of the 3 death warps. I mean, definitely the hardest out of the 3 death warps, but...
Is that you? You always been different, haven't you, Booker? You crave no glory. Look, I see you're...
Okay. The last one can lose a lot of time. It doesn't want to go well. Hold back here.
What just happened?
Be good. Woo!
You're not done here, soldier.
Wasn't first try everything, but the only thing I messed up was just the first one, which is pretty hard. Get my shock jockey. We're out of here. Oh. Now I can relax kind of until factory skip. Once you relax, because there's still stuff you have to do, but...
You're spared.
Get out of the way.
Comstock's
You've seen what Comstock has done to my history. Now see how he's rewritten his own.
faster than you can imagine.
I like gold, right? Nice. Ooh, baby. I might... Alright, I'm gonna play this safe. Normally you jump down and then wait down there, but I'm just gonna wait here. If I had more health, I'd jump down, but I hate being down there with 1 health and no bucking Bronco. I'm gonna lose like a couple seconds, maybe. Alright, make sure to pick up bucking Bronco here. I have to do that.
What is anarchy if not a knife in the back of our prophet?
This is your bucking Bronco reminder. Thank you. Needed that.
I think I understand what you do.
So I think I can save time on this fight as well, if I do it well. You need bucking Bronco to do it well.
He will abandon you, my sweet Elizabeth. Once he has what he needs, he will leave you alone. What else could you expect from a liar, a killer of women?
I read literature. Father.
So much stuff.
Yeah. What did that teach you?
Oh, okay.
That's where you're wrong.
It's almost time for the Daisy Fitch for cutscene so I can get more water.
Rockets, watch out!
He was already off the edge, so he's dead, but why not hit him anyways? Make sure. What's the thing with this stream and the cabbage? It's a good question. It's basically something that just kind of happened, to be honest. It all started with a bot command, and then when I got partnered, I needed emotes, and I didn't know what to make, so I just made an emote to go with the bot command, and then it just kind of stuck. So, there we go.
Do it. Now.
There you go!
Instead of being like every other streamer and getting emotes based on my face or video game characters or an animal. Got something original instead. There's 2 more guys after this. Right. This is normally where I'd go, but I think there's 2 guys that pop down. Yeah, there we go.
There's a Patriot!
That one? It's not worth finding out here.
Think you can pick this?
Let me have a look.
Okay. Oh.
It's done.
Oh my god, get out of the way! The obligatory cabbage-gasm? Oh, you know it. You gotta have that. If you don't have that, then
When you were unconscious on the beach, you kept repeating a
you're doing
woman's
something
name.
wrong.
Anna.
I don't want to talk about that.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Where are you from, Mr. DeWitt?
New York.
What did you do there?
Business much like this. But something that really caters writing on a resume.
It was a fine thing you came along when you did.
How do you think I ended up here? I gambled, and now I owe money to men you don't want to be in debt to. I come here to pay it back. Me busting you out. What do you think that was? Charity?
Who sent you?
Somebody who was willing to take my marker in exchange for you.
Good thing I didn't test that. Otherwise, I would have been in a bad situation.
You got no back.
So, looks like they call you the false shepherd.
And you the lamb.
Let's not call each other that.
Suits me.
How do you figure they know you?
Either they've got a prophet on their side,
Har har.
or them that hired me also wrote the signs.
Why?
Got me. You alright?
I want to see Paris. I want to see everything.
It's up to you now. There's no one.
Wait, what is that?
Making my way through this game.
North by 74 West. That's not Paris, that's New York.
How'd you know that?
One thing I had in that tower was time, Mr. DeWitt.
I don't really think I'm saving any time here.
I owed money.
Maybe that was the thing in the previous run.
Fellow, he offered to wipe away my debt in exchange for you. Come on. Everything's
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be
saving a bit.
okay. Will you just turn around?
I am gonna run and get some water during this cutscene. Okay, save 4 seconds. I'll be back in a minute.
This one's awake.
So you're this false shepherd we've been hearing so much about.
Yo, Andy, what's up, man? Thank you for the good luck.
You Fitzroy?
Do I consider this one to be going well so far? Yes. It's pretty good. We got some big stuff to get past.
This is my airship you're hanging me out of, and I got perilous need of it.
Really? Because it sure look like old Comstock's airship to
Listen,
me.
I ain't looking for a fight.
There's already a fight, DeWitt. Only question is, which side you on? Comstock is the god of the white man, the rich man, the pitiless man.
Factory skip's a pretty tough skip. You can lose a lot of time.
The righteous folk, then join the Vox.
The other day I lost like 5 minutes to it.
Vox shall give her to you. But first, you must help the Vox. Down in Finkton, there's a gunsmith who can supply weapons to our cause. Get our guns from him, and you shall have your ship back.
Oh no.
Find Elizabeth before she lights out here.
The most common complaint I hear from the working man is that they are unhappy with their lot. Why torment yourself, I ask? The ox cannot become a lion, and why would you want to? Who wants all those responsibilities and worry? You do your job, you eat your food, you go to sleep. Simplicity is...
Hey, I got this today. Nice. Woo. I saved like a couple seconds. But I kindly PB. I'm trying, man. Trying my hardest. It's a fire. Just a fire kip.
Elizabeth! Just hold up for a minute! I'm not angry with you! Hey, watch out! Move it! Move!
Move!
God damn it! Don't go in there! No, no, no!
Oh, health kit 80%. Nice.
There's gotta be another
That's a cool find.
My patience!
Oh, there's another one. Okay. I'm glad the volley gun landed up there. Made it really easy to find. Usually I spend like a couple seconds trying to figure out where it went to. Nice. Alright, I'm happy with that Finkton Docks. I still know if I'm ready for factory.
Hey, I'm slipping!
Do not attempt to follow me, Mr. DeWitt.
Elizabeth, I've made an arrangement to get our airship back.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, I just need to supply enough weapons to arm an entire uprising.
And where will we get these weapons? From one of our many friends and allies?
A gunsmith in Finkton should be a walk in the park. What do you say, partners?
You're a liar, Mr. DeWitt. And a thug. But you're also
A handsome thug.
reaching Paris. Don't get too comfortable with my powers.
I got ammo, so I just need to buy the boost. We got a gold there too. Oh man.
That would be your
What a gold.
gunsmith.
Finkton docks. 30 seconds? That's a little crazy.
She's good for an airship. I don't care if she's the Queen of Holland.
All yours.
Do you know what they're really saying?
I'm not ready. Here!
No slave.
Booker.
Alright, here comes the moment that I've been dreading. Everybody, hold your butts.
Over there, the service elevator. Should take us down to Finkton.
And get ourselves.
Nope, go left enough? Okay. If you're gonna fail it, at least reload back up here. Just jumped too late. Second try. Alright. I'll take a second try. Oh, that rocket. You see that rocket go right past me. Yeah, so some time lost, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
11 seconds, okay.
We need to take that elevator up. That at least to Fink's office.
We're good for a while. I got a little bit of time. I'd say Hall of Heroes and Factory are the two things I'm worried most about in this run. So, getting past those, still being far ahead is nice. But some stuff in downtown Emporia is a little scary. And then Songbird skip into Comstock's house. Other than that, it's nothing major. And we have time to save on the final fight, so. Someone hold my butt, I'm holding someone else's.
They're just right for each other, aren't they?
Just have that other person hold your butt.
Comstock.
Easy peasy. It's like that old saying, you hold my butt, I'll hold yours.
Lin? Mr. Lin? My God, I was so set on getting to Paris. I didn't really think that
You couldn't have known this would happen.
I had a role in this catastrophe. If you want to pretend that we're purely innocents in this, then that's your prerogative, but...
Boop.
Hello? Fink?
I saw you die, Booker. Saw it with my own eyes.
Fitzroy. Listen, I got you your guns. I'm here for my airship.
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost. My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause, a story to tell your children. You just complicate the narrative.
Elizabeth?
Really? That little old lock.
Oh, I found health. Nice. Let's go. forgot not to loot that guy. See, it drops the lockpick. Or maybe it's from the place, I don't remember. Somewhere in there's lockpicks I want to avoid. So I don't have to go through it. If you can time an Elizabeth grab with reloading, you basically just cancel the reload animation for free. Where is he? It's always scary when the last guy is like, you can hear him, but you can't find him.
Kill that child.
Super scary stuff.
We have to do something. We have to act. We have to get in there. Come on, Booker. We've got to get out of here. Boost me up.
It was a decent fight otherwise. It's a quick, Candyman kill.
Is this it? Is this
We got the health and stuff, so I don't really need much here.
This is what needs to be done.
There's some money.
Ain't
I
nothing
got 1,300. We're pretty good. All right.
down and they just grow back. If you want to get rid of
Kind of safe for a bit.
pull it up from the root.
Even the scary stuff isn't super scary, unless I just mess it up a whole bunch. Yeah.
Elizabeth.
I guess it runs in the family.
I have a run of BioShock Trilogy plus DLC, so that would make it a BioShock Anthology run, is usually what runners would call it. And no, I haven't, but it may be on the table soon.
Just what the doctor ordered.
It would add about another hour and a half worth of content. So, not yet, but hopefully sometime soon.
Why don't you just come out of there?
Yeah, I haven't gotten the soft lock there in such a long time that I'm waiting for it to happen, and it scares me every time. Like, I honestly thought I got the soft lock there. I was like, don't you dare be the run where this happens to me.
Elizabeth.
I got the soft lock on the final fight not too long ago.
Listen.
How do you do it?
Well, it's been a long time since I've gotten through Finkton proper.
How do you wash away the things that you've done?
You don't. Just learn to live with it.
So the
You know, I like Burial at Sea 1 and 2 at all. I don't like Burial at Sea very much, story or gameplay wise. I like Burial at Sea 2 for kind of what it did. It retconned a lot of stuff, but it bridges the gap between Columbia and Rapture in kind of a cool way. I don't really care for the gameplay of it though.
Do you know what that looks like?
I don't know.
Help me find it. Elizabeth.
I think the story and the history behind it's kind of cool. Okay, 7 a bit. 4 seconds back. Okay. As long as I'm ahead, that's all I care about.
That's not it.
Certainly is.
I mean, I would like to save more time. That'd be dope. But
All right, here you are.
as long as I'm ahead.
Booker, you've got to stop them.
No, that's the E.
No, that is certainly it.
No, it's not.
It is.
Isn't.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Stop it! Stop
Fine.
it! You don't
Here
know
you
what
are.
you're doing!
Ha! There it is.
You've done it now. He's coming back. He's coming back.
The notes were correct.
The instrument was not.
One needs both to get his attention.
But if you know how to sing to him...
He will take you where you need to go.
Who are you?
We are where we are needed.
And needed where we are.
So Comstock uses these songs. Well, there others we can use? Something to keep the bird off our back?
Perhaps you should ask the maestro himself.
So where is he? Of course. Well, at least they left the piano.
Why is Infinite so disliked? Usually it's because it's not like the first two games. It's not set in Rapture. The aesthetic is quite different. It's generally the reason behind it. You ask most people. Oh, nothing. Okay. That's fine.
Go ahead.
All right.
I personally have a problem with the simplified gameplay and the story at the end.
When I was younger, I was excited when I heard it.
Excited?
He was all I had. He fed me.
But I'm also somebody that likes BioShock 2 more than the average person, so.
Friend.
Until I grew up. I hated him. 'Cause he was my warrior. He's just a constant.
Yeah, I mean, most people dislike 2.
Really see the future, do you?
I saw something once.
And Infinite or 1 is their favorite. Usually depending on which one they played first, but
Any New York I ever saw.
2 gets a lot of hate.
None of the prophet's magic is rubbing off.
Which is understandable. I tend to agree, but I still like it.
Catch yourself up.
Seems right up your alley.
Sure thing.
Don't really want health. Small thing of health, yeah, I'll take that. Okay.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest complaint with this game is honestly just the gameplay.
I just realized who those 2 are. They, well, at least she, invented the technology that allows the city to float.
Giant balloons.
Quantum particles, suspended in space-time at a fixed height.
So, not giant balloons?
But the thing is, my book said they disappeared several years ago.
I told you they'd come.
No, you didn't.
Right. I was going to tell you they'd come.
But you didn't.
But I don't.
You sure that's right?
Something tells me they're not exactly what they appear.
I was going to have told you they'd come?
No.
The subjunctive?
That's not the subjunctive.
I don't think the syntax has been invented yet.
It would have had to have been.
Had to have had been.
They seem to want to help.
They seem to be out of their minds.
Odd, isn't it?
What's odd?
The fact that we sometimes...
Finish each other's sentences?
Exactly.
It would be odder if we didn't.
How do you suppose they manage that?
I'll get back to you after I figure out the floating city bit.
Yeah, the fact that they took saving out of BioShock Infinite when it was in the first 2 games is really upsetting. I hate any modern game that doesn't have quick saving. Like, why? Why you do this to me? We're past that gate.
Can you get this open?
I'll give it a whirl. There you go.
Butcher him like hell. Dibs on his boobs. Ha! Dibs on the girl.
Really?
Here, ammo. Take it.
It's kind of sloppy at the end there.
We won't be able to return.
Usually I go far enough with the death warp to spawn those guys in early, which is nice. I guess I just
My book said most fools keep the
didn't do it that time.
more than 20 feet away.
Let's hope we find one of those fools. This might be it. Why are you so keen on lock-picking and code-breaking?
If you put a person in a cage, they develop an interest in such things.
I suppose so.
And I won't be locked up again.
Big bird. Big bird trying to come in.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you...
Promise me.
I will stop him.
I think I'm losing some time here.
That is an oath you cannot keep.
Nah, I can't. I don't remember how long the stakes.
That if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
Yeah, we're pretty much fine. Alright, Downtown Emporium is a little scary, but it's not super hard or anything like that.
Look.
At least we don't have to do the really old skip here, which was like the worst thing in the world. Super inconsistent. You really only got like one shot at it. No? Okay. Well. That's what I get for saying it's not scary. There we go. Okay. Third try. Gate skip there. Actually, I don't even know what that skip is called. Downtown Emporia skip. I don't know. That was unmuted.
That dream that you had. Beyond that day lies consequence. Don't die on me, Booker.
That gate skip's done. Lost 13 seconds, but not a big deal. Alright. Songbird skip, baby. Alright, first try there. Sweet. Shooting the ground. So I'm shooting at the ground so I can break my shield, which is that top bar, the yellow bar in the top left corner. And anytime that breaks, I have a gear on known as Hill Runner's Hat, which increases my movement speed. So I keep breaking my shield on purpose so that I can run faster.
What the hell?
What is this place?
Skip is so good.
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat.
Oop. Broke that a little early. That's fine. Yeah.
6 months.
A man once promised me.
This is one of the best sections of the game. This is where I thought the game went downhill drastically. Like once you get the Comstock house, I think it just
There's the switch.
goes downhill. It's like once you hit the big twist of BioShock 1, anything after that's just like downhill.
Head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Love BioShock speedruns. Glad I found your channel. Well, I'm glad to have you here. If you like BioShock runs, you're in the right place because I do a bunch of them. Although if this run ends up being pretty good, maybe. Pick something else up too.
Elizabeth, hold tight!
Alright, just really hoping we don't get disappearing Elizabeth here. I'd like if that didn't happen.
What is it? Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died.
Yeah, I always forget about the factory and the Vox Populi stuff. That part's pretty bad.
As you
But
can see,
I've been skipping that section of the game for the past
lunatics are running the
5 years. I barely remember it.
Listen to me anymore. All I can do is watch. That's what I set into motion.
Like, I could play through the entire factory area completely blind.
Terminal stage.
Like, I
It took all I had left in me
don't know any of the stages.
just to bring you here.
Or what you have to do there.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
Take my hand. It's for the best. I mean, it probably is.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. It wasn't the torture that broke me. It wasn't the indoctrination.
I can't get it.
It was time. Time rots everything, Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird.
It's not gonna happen today.
He always stops you.
It's not a speedrun trick. Oh, there we go.
No.
You can just chill up here for a little bit.
It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her.
Alright.
She'll know how to read.
I'm really hoping Elizabeth doesn't disappear on us.
It's advice.
She doesn't disappear.
How not to become me.
Pretty much set for the rest of the run.
Back. 1912. Before she...
Elizabeth!
Oh, she's right there, so I think we should be good.
Comstock!
She showed up at the end.
Let her be!
So her disappearing doesn't mean much. I lose 40 seconds because I have to wait for her to show back up.
Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
I think her being here means we don't have to worry about it. Maybe. To be honest, I'm not really sure what makes her disappear. Not really that injured. Okay. Out of the way. Like, Hand of the Prophet's pretty easy. Not gonna go for deck skip. Prophet Cabin could give us trouble, but I think I'll be fine there. And then Final Fight, we have time to save, so... Oh, I got it. I love this bug. I love the jump bug.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this. You ready?
Just do it.
Alright. Please don't disappear. Please don't disappear. I mean, we got first try Songbird skip, so that's nice. I don't know if that means I save time, but
A dream of New York.
don't disappear. All I want.
It's me. I'm the one who...
She's given us a way to get past Songbird. We're gonna find an airship and we'll leave Paris, Elizabeth. Remember, you wanted to go
on.
We are going to find Comstock.
Why?
You saw what he turns me into. I will not allow that.
And so what? You're going to kill him?
This is where you start moralizing, Booker. You forget. I know you.
I'm not going to let you kill him.
Really? Booker?
We're good.
What are you going to do to stop me?
So she's gonna disappear. She's gonna do it at the start of this tornado thing.
Because I'm gonna do it for you. How to find the prophet.
Comstock seconds. The hand of the prophet, he calls it.
When did you learn that?
I've been here for a while.
How long?
Long enough. There.
Still losing time though. Okay. I mean, I guess I lose time with the jump thing, but
Everything
I
here
didn't
is
do
a
that much.
cipher that I understand except for this symbol. It's
Kind of weird.
cage.
I guess it could have been
Did she say anything about
the Hell Runner hat boost at the top of Comstock House. That seems absurd. 20 seconds worth. Okay.
Give it a whirl. Look! It's the hand of the prophet. Comstock's flagship. We've got to find a way on board.
How thrilling to launch. How breathtaking.
I get repeater damage there, but I really don't use the repeater much anymore. I usually just use RPG and volley gun still.
Look around you, Elizabeth. I built all of this for you. You are my heir and my blood. And what has DeWitt ever done for you? To him, you are now what you always were. A means to an end.
Get out of here. Guess that guy just trip and die. That's pretty cute. Where's the ship? Boo! Where's my airship? Oh, are you kidding me right now? Alright, that's cool time loss for no reason.
Much obliged.
She gets some RPG ammo. God damn it. Well, I'm glad I have time to save on the final fight, so I can at least save another good chunk. Just kind of bleeding out time here for no reason. It hurts.
Do you think it's possible to redeem the kind of things that we've done?
Redeem? I don't see much use in that.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
Over there! It's Comstock's men. They're coming out to meet us.
Do I ever think about playing Sekiro? So I played Sekiro once, sometime last week, or like Monday. It wasn't really last week, but close enough. I'm either gonna play some after this. This goes really well, or might play some tomorrow. So yes. To answer your question. Yeah, he's off. Well, he's not dead.
Haven't found anything yet.
I really use some ammo. What's up, letters? Playing Infinite is definitely my problem. Not wrong about that. One day she'll give me ammo.
Look out! More of them! I found ammo!
There's the ammo.
Perfect timing!
Okay, both those guys fell off. Oh. We're good, we're good. No deck skip here. Not worth going for.
Look,
not worth the trouble.
there's skylines all over the surface of the flagship. They're covered with those motorized Patriot pods.
Well, that must be where they're deployed from. I wouldn't go near those lines while those pods are in place.
Well, I got spawned right next to me.
Booker, those skylines lead up to the next step.
This should clear them.
I have seen the seeds of fire that will prepare the Sodom below for the coming of the Lord. But it will not.
Who I like better, Eleanor or Elizabeth? Eleanor. She actually like fights people and kills them.
That job falls to you, Elizabeth. That job falls to you.
I can help you.
I don't know if I actually really wanted that or not. I need to buy ammo, right? I got rockets.
There. Something's wrong.
I'm gonna buy some gun ammo. There it is.
I don't know. We're gonna have to wait it out.
Now we play the waiting game. See, math-wise, I should leave here about 3:21:45. It's like another minute.
One half done.
Unless I had time to save here, which I don't think I did. Yeah.
3/4.
It sure is taking its time.
They're on the barge.
The last one's going over now.
I may be the one who strikes you down to it, but you've always had a knack for self-destruction.
Question is, do I go for Prophet Cabin or not?
Going with you.
Am I ethically? I don't know. I don't really care to know either.
You can take that skyline to the Prophet's cabin.
You've come to wipe your slate clean, false shepherd. But time will walk backwards.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for it. We'll give it one try.
Some sins can't be forgiven.
Not really worried about the death part. I'm worried about the getting stuck in the wall here part. Oh, we're good. Jump, you shoot. Oh, my health wasn't down to 1. Alright, well, I gave it the one shot. I guess the trick is to use more volley ammo there.
This is my tower. What's this?
Gonna lose a little chunk of time there too. Like I said, we have time to save on the final part, the final fight, so
And then in my mother's
things go well.
They were draining me. Maybe that's why I can't.
What?
When I was little,
Should
I used
still
to be able
get a
not
record
just to
here.
open tears, but I could create new ones to anywhere I wanted to go.
Not by as much as I want, but it should still get a record.
Stand back. I'm ending this.
Booker, no. This is between me and him.
Walking into a trap.
I need to do this.
Come here, child. Oh, come on, I don't bite. My, oh my, how you have grown.
Tell me, what am I?
Look at you, child. You're
Hey,
a mess.
let go of her.
Elizabeth, everything I've done to keep you safe.
Safe from what?
Seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. But the archangel revealed something else. Beware, prophet. Beware the false shepherd, Booker DeWitt, for he shall be as a wall between her and destiny.
Why?
DeWitt, I'm a fool. I've sent mighty armies to stop you. I've rained fire on you from above. I did all of that to keep you from her, when all I needed was to tell her the truth. Ask him, child. Ask him what happened to your finger. Ask DeWitt.
She's your daughter, you son of a bitch! And you abandoned her! Was it worth it? Huh? Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah,
Tell me!
it should be a record. Like I said, it's not gonna be by as much as I want. Kind of knew that already.
You lock her up for her whole life!
Booker!
You cut off her finger, and you put it on me!
Booker, stop it! You killed him. What did he mean?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose a little chunk
What did he mean
here,
about my finger?
and then hopefully make up. Really, I can make up like a minute and a half on
You were born with it. I don't know.
the final fight.
Who knows? It's bleeding.
What? That's crazy.
I have no idea what he was talking about.
You too. You just can't remember.
No. I'll prove it to you.
Time could get pretty close to sub 330.
The
I
answer's
think.
behind one of your doors. You just have to open it.
Destroy the siphon? It's the entire tower, Booker. How are we gonna do that?
I don't know. But I'll think of something.
That'd be pretty much pushing for record in all 3 games at the same time.
Seems right up your alley.
So 140 going into the final fight with maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes to save here, if things go really, really well. So we'll see.
They said they knew what was best for us. They said they knew what was coming next. Did you see this coming, old man?
I think they mean to board us.
Yeah, I mean like a 226 or so would probably be about, like if I tied the record in all 3 games together, it'd be probably about like a 226 or something like that.
It's not a word, Booker! It's a song! Shh, it's okay. I'm here.
He might. He definitely holds it for 2.
I need you to protect me. Will you do it?
I think he still holds it for 1 and Infinite too, but I don't
One
remember.
last thing. Please. Go. Go, go, go! Booker, he'll help us. We can use him against the Bob's fleet.
Go ahead.
There!
That's what I was waiting on this whole time.
Get ready! There, the gunship!
Got that out of the way. Hey, bug gun ammo. Nice. She gave me polygon ammo too. Nice, nice. Oh, that. Oh, I'm so scared about that. I am so scared that's gonna soft lock it. Oh god. Both of those actually might. Oh god. Oh no, I'm so scared.
And your tears will become blood.
Zeppelin!
Get the Zeppelin.
Patriot! Watch out! Booker! Over there! The box!
We need this thing to make it to Monument Island.
Patch yourself up! Still looking.
What do we say to the founder? What do we say to that little lamb?
I don't like the looks of this.
Really won't know until the final part, but oh, I'm scared.
We shall not be
Call Songbird and Booker.
There, the Zeppelin.
Booker, catch!
Appreciate it.
I went down. Okay, this is one we're gonna find out. Anybody else down here? Come on, come on. Things are quiet, so I think we're good, but... Come on, where's that lag? Yes. Alright, we're good, we're good. So sometimes enemies will get stuck in places that they shouldn't be without technically dying. So the two guys I knocked overboard sometimes get stuck. If you don't knock them away far enough, will get stuck in like the side of the ship and they won't die. But you can never reach them, so you can't kill them. And they're just stuck there forever, and you can't progress into this part. But besides that, that was a good fight, so let's see.
Tear it all down.
I just gotta go through the outro. Yeah, it's even like a minute here. That's 40. So, sub 345.
The Whistler! Elizabeth!
As long long as I don't do anything stupid.
I lost control. He's coming.
No, he isn't.
I think I called this to a T at the beginning of this run.
Where is
I
he?
think I called all of this. I think I actually did that. I got my 43 in BioShock 1. I pretty much got a 112 in BioShock 2. I don't know what I said for this, but I said sub 345, so. I can see the future. Can we get some Fs in chat for Songbird here? It's Big Bird? Big Death?
What is this place? Elizabeth?
It's a doorway.
It's a doorway.
One of many. This way.
What do you mean it's a doorway?
F for the BioShock franchise.
Come on. Yes, it's this way.
What Comstock said about your finger. Is there an answer here? Do you...
Down here.
Hey, it's where I started the run.
This
It's so crazy. Whee.
Why? What is going on? Elizabeth, what do you mean this is a doorway? Probably gonna regret this.
I'll have to show you.
Really, really up and down BioShock Infinite run.
City at the bottom of the ocean. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I got some golds. It was nice. I mean, really, there's nothing that cost me a major chunk of time. Like, I bled a little bit here and there, but I didn't get stuck on anything in any of the runs
Thousands of doors.
for a long time. Like, BioShock 1, I could have cleaned up a bit, but really no mistakes. 2 is kind of the same way. Like, diary skips are sloppy, but nothing major. And this, like, Hollow Heroes, I messed up once. Factory skip, I messed up once. My other time loss was kind of just game being rude.
Come on. Come on, it's this way.
Like, Hand of the Prophet, that was just the ship not spawning in. And then, Prophet Cabin skip was because the health system's pretty bad in this game. So.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just...
It's almost a
couldn't see it.
sub 344. I don't think you can save 8 seconds in the outro, but...
See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
I didn't get the skip here.
What are
I've
all
not been
these
able to get it lately.
Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different, all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's always a man. There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. And sometimes, something's different, but yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes. Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans, but land on the same shore.
She's getting pretty far today.
Always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
Usually she falls pretty quickly.
It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Because it
Oh
does.
wow, she's going the distance.
Yes, it has. Yes, it will.
There's so many choices.
I've never seen her make it that far without falling. There she goes.
Where it started.
Damn,
No one tells
that was
me.
impressive.
Booker. You've already been.
Let's see if I can get this small little skip here. It saves like no time at all, but...
Wait a minute.
Hey, we got it.
I this place. I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after World War.
Shoutouts to the free scrolling mouse wheels.
I was looking for... No, I don't want to. Wait a minute.
Are you ready to be born again?
Here I am.
Do you hate
20
your
years ago,
sins?
right after Wounded
Do
Knee.
you hate your
I was looking
wickedness?
for... Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again
No, I don't
in the
want to.
blood of the Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean.
Jesus.
Make him
Stop
born
it.
again, Lord.
Stop it.
What are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with
You
it.
think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find
Oh, Booker.
Dead.
No. He was here.
You naive little
This
boy.
way.
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl?
Have you guys seen this doorknob before, though? Oh, look at that.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Art at its finest level.
The girl for the debt. Wait.
Like, here's a baby. Here's a doorknob.
What is this? There's no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room.
Alright, let's give him the baby.
Time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock. What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
Woo, we're free. Boat ride time.
And wipe away the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker.
It's good. Ignore all the water in the boat. Doesn't mean anything.
Remember what I remember.
I remember what I remember.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for us.
It's my favorite quote.
Come on.
Truly inspirational.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead? You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock?
Almost done, everybody.
He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because
Couple more minutes of this outro.
it will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
Hey! Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
Ah! Give her back.
No! No, no,
Shut
no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Anna!
down! Shut down the machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
What? Didn't see it coming.
Anna? No. No.
Oh, back to the doorknob, baby. Let's go.
I'm so sorry.
Just calm.
Anna, I'm sorry.
One more boat ride. We're free.
This room with your regret.
One more boat ride.
Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
We already know it works.
And actually, the game, it is. We play until the gameplay's over.
Anna.
You have to do controls through all of this.
Branded himself as some sort of penance.
Should've.
Don't see the point. It's done.
It's just not very exciting.
It's done. Will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
Wipe away the debt.
Bring us the girls. Wipe away the debt.
One more boat ride.
He's starting to put his story together.
Wipe away
You're quite fond of this.
Question is what the final time is going to be. It's definitely a record. It should be a BioShock Infinite PB for me as well. Just curious what the time is here.
Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back, killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
Now, time-wise, it's like I'm a minute off of my BioShock 1 time PB, a minute off of my BioShock 2 PB, and setting my BioShock Infinite PB. So like improving the time anymore, it's getting real tough. Like, there's still good chunks of time to save, especially in Infinite, but coming harder. I lost some time here. Shit. There we go. 3:44:12. Woo! Yes! We did it! We did it!
It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Oh, man. Feels good.
Are you ready to
So worried going into Infinite this was going to crash and burn.
This isn't the same place.
The 147.10. Can I get a 146 in Infinite? Damn. My time for Infinite's still so
You
bad.
chose to walk away, but in other oceans, you didn't. You took the You were born again as a different man. It all has to end. To have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crab.
Smother, smother, smother.
Yo, Brian. Thank you for it. Congrats. Enjoy the sleep.
Before you are reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
It's nice to get. I thought after not playing any games for a week, coming back to it would take me a little bit longer to get into, but played really well tonight. Played really well last night too. I might have gotten this yesterday had my internet not dropped out. My BioShock 2 run was really good. Like entering this, I was about the same time I think. I'll have to go back through the splits and check, but. Feels good, man. I'm glad I called it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I called all the times. Maybe Infinite, I didn't get right, but I think BioShock 1 and 2 I called then. And then sub 345. Let's see.